Been different, should it have been different if Virgil van Dijk's header hasn't been ruled out in the first half with the score at 1-0? Look, Dermot, we're going to get straight into it with you. Is this a subjective decision or that grey area for you?
I think both, Hayley. I think it is subjective without doubt, and it is a grey area because it's all about the interpretation. And as we've seen, we were just talking off screen, Jay and I, and we see things slightly different, don't we? Everybody sees things slightly different and go, well, you know, they made a slightly different decision. It's because we see things slightly differently. I don't think there's hard and fast rules.
Yeah, what do you think, Jay?
I think this should have been given a goal. If you look at it here, Van Dijk's gone up, he's headed the ball. When you look at Donnarumma, he is coming across slightly to his right, but then he pivots to the left. So that means he can see where the ball is going. Yes, Robertson has ducked, but if anything, the person that's in his eye line more would be Doku, more than Robertson. And, you know, I don't know if you can read the rule, but it was something along the lines of the player making an action. A player making an action, in my opinion, is if he moves towards the ball or he tries to make contact with the ball. Robertson there has just ducked. So to me, he's made no action or effort to try and deflect the ball or get his head on it or whatnot. He's just got himself out the way of the ball. If
you look behind the goal, when Van Dijk heads the ball, Robertson is within 2 feet of the goalkeeper. So his presence impacts. This is the problem. It's not an exact science. There isn't somebody to go, that's definitely this, that's definitely this.
But I mean, one thing I would say, Bernardo Silva last season had the same thing, and a goal got given. I think it was with the same referee as well. So again, I mean, it's an interpretation, but it's the same referee. When I look at this, yes, he is close to him. So he might see him in his peripheral vision. He might understand that he is there. But obviously, first and foremost, Donnarumma is focused on the ball because he needs to know exactly where the ball is going. Now, there's no hesitation from Donnarumma, as in, where is it going? So the fact that he hasn't hesitated at all and he's dived away, you know, he's probably a hand away from the ball. He's dived, he hasn't gone, you know, higher or lower. It's actually in line with where the ball enters the net.
Yep.
Tells me it wasn't offside. And Robinson, he's ducked out the way. He's ducked. The person that is more in his eye line that would have hindered him more in terms of vision would have been Doku, because Doku was standing right ahead of him. So that's why I think it should have been a goal, and I think it's a poor decision. But, like you said, it's an interpretation. And I think they need to, you know, clamp down on the rules, how to make it more clear. VAR could have said, why don't you go and look at the screen at this one? Is the reason why they didn't do that because they're like, well, we don't know, so we're just going to go with your decision on this one?
No, see, the VAR's not there to judge. It's not a panacea. It's not going to say, you've got this right, Jay, you've got this wrong.
Surely that's what VAR's for, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not. That's a complete myth. It's there. Is it a clear and obvious error? Well, when you go through it stage by stage, is Robertson in offside position? Yes. Not necessarily an offence, but he is an offside position.
It's not an offence, is it?
No, that's what I said. It's not an offence, but he's in an offside position.
Yes.
Point one. Point two is he close to the goalkeeper and possibly impacting him? Well, he is.
But he's not impacted him, though.
Well, the assistant felt he was, and the video shows that he is in that position.
But that's an interpretation, isn't it? If he's impacting him.
Exactly. And if the VAR says you have to go and look at this, what you're doing, you're re-refereeing, because you're saying...
But VAR do that every week. VAR do that all the time. Go to the camera to see if you think you've got this wrong.
You're not listening. You're not listening. He can only be sent to the screen